You may be a little surprised by the topic of today's McBLOG, abortion rights for men. That doesn't sound like Bob McCoskrie. Well, I've actually got a very enlightening video that I received over the weekend to show you. But before we do that, let's have a look at that article that was in Stuff over the weekend by Andrea Vance. So, senior political editor Andrea Vance decided to have another go at Christopher Luxon, the new leader of the National Party, for his pro-life views. And she wasn't holding back. Let's have a read at what she says. Luxon believes women do not have the right to choose whether to give birth to a child, and that abortion is wrong in most or all circumstances. He has declined to say if he believes abortion is murder. Well, Andrea just defined murder for us. If murder involves the taking of a life, then yep, abortion is murder. There's your answer. She then says, he claims to be pro-life, a phrase American conservatives, those bloomin' Americans, use to cloak the underlying misogyny of anti-abortion legislation. I've never been able to quite understand that, misogyny because of anti-abortion legislation, because in fact, a lot of abortions are around sex selection in some cultures, where often it is the unborn female that is aborted because the cultures prefer male. Where's the feminists when sex selection abortions are going on? I guess that would go against their pro-abortion stance. She continues, some commentators, usually male, well that's not true, I've heard female commentators, believe we should get over this preoccupation with Luxon's anti-abortion stance. I'd prefer he got over his concerns with our reproductive systems. Luxon, like everyone else, is entitled to their beliefs. Classic. A whole article attacking his beliefs, but he's entitled to his beliefs. She then goes on to say, but he says his evangelical Protestant Christian faith, there we are, we've got a whole lot of negatives there, shaped his values. This is no small thing in politics. Values are often more persuasive to voters than policy. It is right that religious views are prosecuted. Church and state might be separate, but politics is a whole other business. Now, it's interesting she says that because there's a little video clip that I found of the deputy leader, Nicola Willis. Her faith hasn't been in the spotlight, hasn't it? You probably haven't even heard about it. But during the abortion law being passed, this is what she had to say.
I respect also that some of the opposition to abortion is rooted in faith, and I empathise with this. I was christened Presbyterian, I attended Anglican schools, I was married in a church, and faith plays a crucial role in my community, and we should all cherish it and the right to freedom of religious expression that comes with it.
Oh my gosh, Nicola Willis may have some Christian values, but it's okay. She voted for the abortion law, so that's okay. Let's carry on. So then Andrea Vance says, Luxon's views speak volumes about a disdainful attitude to women. Nothing about the unborn woman, of course. In the pro-life doctrine, women are dehumanized, merely vessels for delivering new life. Forced birth, because that's what the logical conclusion of anti-abortion is, punishes women who want to abort, look at this doozy, while failing to protect the child. Yep, abortion punishes women who want to abort while failing to protect the child. It was at this point that I thought maybe a bit of this was going on during the writing of this column. Apparently abortion punishes women who want to abort while failing to protect the child. If we want to protect the child, we need to abort it. That's great logic. Anyway, it finishes with this statement. Deputy Nicola Willis, who we just heard from, has many talents, but she is not one to reunite National with the sisterhood. Whew, even the sister cannot unite sisters with the sisterhood. Anyway, let's put that article aside and let me just show you a video that I received from Live Action. Live Action is led by Lila Rose. It's a wonderful pro-life work that's doing a fantastic job in the United States and around the world. In fact, Lila Rose was featured on our recent March for Life. And over the weekend, they released this video, very much tongue-in-cheek, but it talks about abortion rights for men. Have a watch.
This is a historic moment. Abortion rights are under attack in America.
And it's important for all of us to raise our voices.
Because abortion rights are pro-choice men's rights.
I deserve to be free from any responsibility for some girl I get pregnant.
I deserve to enjoy sex without commitment, marriage, or parenthood.
It's ridiculous to think that just because I'm the father, I'm expected to be a dad.
It's her body, and it's her choice. So don't be asking me for anything.
And look, I'm a caring guy. If I get a girl pregnant and then abandon her, I don't want to leave her alone with the kid, especially if she might chase me down for child support.
I deserve not to be shackled by kids to a woman my age, so when she gets older, I can upgrade to a younger model.
Guys, we're forgetting that abortion is mainly about a man's sexual freedom.
A woman's sex drive is far more tied to commitment and procreation than a man's.
That's why women's sexuality scares me. Women need to submit to a pro-choice man's view of sex.
We need to make women understand that when they become pregnant, they're not really women anymore.
I'm not really interested in mothers, except my own, because she pays all my bills.
Without abortion, I would have had to get a job.
Abortion has allowed my girlfriend to chase her dreams of working 60 hours a week to pay for our bills, while I stay home and chase my dream of becoming a professional gamer, comedian, and social media influencer.
Why does she need me to take care of her and the kid anyway? It's the government's job to do that.
The role of the government is to make my irresponsible lifestyle sustainable.
Abortions keep my girl's body looking right. Stretch marks? Ugh.
If I had to take care of a kid, I never would have been able to get my Tesla. My Tesla is my baby.
The other side will point out that abortion kills a human being. But my right to impregnate a woman and then leave her in the dust outweighs the baby's right to life.
Women need the right to abortion because men deserve it.
I deserve a woman's right to abortion.
I deserve a woman's right to abortion.
I deserve a woman's right to abortion.
Abortion is not really about what women want, and it never has been.
Abortion is about men.
Pro-choice men.
So ladies, thanks for marching. Because you're not really marching for yourselves. You're marching for us.
Thanks for being obedient and submissive to what we want.
Abortion rights are pro-choice men's rights.
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 Yeah, I might actually send that one to Andrea Vance at the same time as I send her the little request for her to define what is murder. Because if murder involves the taking of a life, then yep, abortion is murder. Easily solved.